natural scientist, the source of Anishinabi. Anishinabi developed in a different kind of world than exists today. All of the culture practices of today are based on what was happening then. In order to fully understand Anishinabi language and culture, we must remember what that world was like. There were no running engines, motors, cars, tractors, lawnmowers, chainsaws, trains, air conditioners, refrigerators, and so on. There was no heavy metal anything. There were no radios, iPods, boom boxes, televisions, or video games. Imagine waking up 1,000 years ago. You are a baby.
Abino jeans gadao.
Your world of long ago, where the Anishinaabe language is alive, is a much quieter world than the world of today. Only natural sounds are heard. The natural world is all around us. We are a part of nature. The world is alive with actions. Actions are all we talk about. People speak softly at times, and every sound spoken is heard easily. All sounds are about the nature of the world around you. There are no foreign sounds. No foreign languages are heard. Everything that surrounds you inside your home was made by someone you know, as it has been for thousands of years. Most likely, someone in your immediate family made what you see, or took it directly from nature. As you grow, you will see and learn to talk about all of the actions done for making everything. The words you will hear will describe the actions in detail. You will remember the actions done and the sounds spoken as the actions are happening. Your family will show you where to find what you need in order to make everything that you will need to survive. Everything, from the smallest blade of grass up to the largest tree, has its use. You will learn about actions. You are constantly focused on what is happening here and now, at this very instant. You will plan for what will come in time, because your actions now will determine your future survival. You have a plan for survival in mind for everything that you do. For every action you make, there is a practical reason. Much of what you eat comes from the water. The creeks, rivers, and lakes are also the roads you travel to faraway places. Water is a constant presence in your life. All living creatures depend on water for survival. Water is inside all living beings, in each kind of entity. Your family moves from place to place throughout the year, going to where food and shelter is best now, at this time of year. You will travel light. Everything you need is already where you are going. There's no need to carry it. There's not a quest to own more things. Those who would carry too many things may not survive the journey. In fact, it is much easier to make the things needed for living when you arrive at the next destination than it is to carry them. You will learn from your family when the fish are plentiful in places near you. Every year, you will return there at that time. You will know where to find certain plants, and you will know when a plant bears fruit. You have very specific ways of describing those places and times. You will know the use of every plant you see. You will describe the actions that each plant does. You will watch them grow. You will make clothing. You will also make the tools needed to make the clothing. You will gather what nature provides. natural scientist, you will refer to the actions which are now present in the world, because you need to be constantly aware of your ever-changing physical surroundings. You will define what is happening in the physical world around you in very, very specific ways.
Give me one.
Shelter from weather, the opportunities for gathering food and getting the resources necessary for survival make awareness of natural actions very important. Your ability to accurately describe these actions from your point of view is highly valued. Your language and culture are based on this awareness of the natural world in action. Your nature-based language lets you quickly refer to what something mostly is, the type of thing it is because of what it does, its inner nature. We also call this the essence. You will speak plainly, saying exactly what you mean. There's no time to waste trying to figure out what someone is really saying. Your language speaks of the true inner nature of things. When you see an action that happens because of something which is hidden from view, you will speak about the inner state. The inner state is made up of physical things, like molecular structure, the bones, muscles, organs, blood, and guts. You need to know the outer signs, which tell you what is going on inside. You sense her peacefulness and knowledge, so you decide to visit with her. Outward signs of her inner state are what you're observing and basing your own actions on. Personal history, age, heritage, thoughts, emotions, state of health, intelligence, memory, ethnicity, cultural considerations, ethical judgments, point of view, and other things of the mind are also parts of the inner state. The inner state is pictured by modern scientists. The inner state is also pictured by Anishinabi. June 12, 2009, the headline said, "Scientists find protein that triggers plant cell division." More than 500 years ago, Anishinabi also described the inner workings